Let's go to the latest on Venezuela now, where President Trump is telling members of the media he expects the U.S. to be running that country's oil industry for years to come. Natalie Brand reports on some of the other things the president had to say in an interview with the New York Times.
Tomorrow, President Trump is expected to meet with oil executives here at the White House to discuss investment in Venezuela. Analysts say that investment will depend on stability on the ground, with a lot of uncertainty that remains.
President Trump hasn't given a timeline for how long the U.S. could be running Venezuela, but suggested it could be years in an interview with the New York Times. He also said the interim government is, quote, giving us everything that we feel is necessary.
We have tremendous control and leverage over what those interim authorities are doing and are able to do.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the leverage comes from the U.S. quarantine of sanctioned oil. The administration says the U.S. will control sales, giving money to Venezuela.
This is an insane plan. They are talking about stealing the Venezuelan oil at gunpoint for a period of time undefined as leverage to micromanage the country.
Amid uncertainty in the region and growing tensions with neighboring Colombia, President Trump also took a call from that country's leader aimed at bringing down the temperature.
No podemos bajar la guardia.
After the call, President Gustavo Petro announced he accepted an invitation for a future meeting at the White House, saying he hopes for peaceful dialogue. Secretary of State Marco Rubio also says he will meet with Danish officials next week as talk has escalated about the Trump administration's desire to acquire Greenland.
Greenland is a very proud people. It's a very, very proud country, and we are part of the Kingdom of Denmark, and we are very proud of that.
Leaders in Greenland, a semi-autonomous Danish territory, have said the island is not for sale.
Responding to a question from CBS News about whether the president intends to buy Greenland, Secretary Rubio said that's been the president's intent from the beginning, that this is not new. The administration has called it a national security priority. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.